Okay, now listen here. Here we will have to understand what are the importance of egg production. See, one is regarding the nutritional importance of the egg, because eggs are often called a complete food, because you know that eggs are rich in protein, they contain high dose of fat also. So if you take an egg a day, that will be sufficient. It will, and also it contain a lot of vitamins and minerals also. So one is high quality protein. That is one advantage of egg. So if there is a question, what are the importance of egg? So there is eggs are rich in protein. It contains most of the important amino acid. Protein is mainly formed of different types of amino acid. So then it is containing rich source of vitamin, different vitamins like A, D, E, B2, B12 and folic acid. All these are present. A lot of minerals are there. Iron is present, phosphorus is present, selenium is present, zinc is present. Then we have choline. Choline is a type of vitamin that is also needed for the development of our brain and also for our liver. Then vitamin contain lot of unsaturated fat, and that is also good for heart health. So these are some of the importance of vitamin. Then antioxidants like lutein, zeaxanthin are all present, which are important for eye health. So that is eggs are high in protein content, high in mineral content, and high in vitamin content. So because if children are taking eggs, that will be helps in preventing malnutrition among children, and for pregnant women and children, and also for elderly people, taking an egg each day is always very helpful. Second advantage of egg production is the economic importance. Egg production contributes significantly to the livelihood and income of farmers. You know that almost in every house people are buying eggs. So without eggs, eggs are an important and economic source, income source for many farmers, and it will be generating lot of jobs like poultry industry, including egg production, direct source as well as indirect source. If you are able to produce a lot of eggs daily, that means you will have a lot of market demand, because in every household, every family in our in country, lot of eggs are needed. So recently in America and many European countries, there was a shortage of eggs, and how that affected the family and the country we have seen in TV. So eggs are an important part for every family. Then it gives a regular source of income. So if for farmers, especially in the rural area, the poultry, chicken and eggs are important source of income. Then another advantage is that it doesn't need a lot of investment. By spending a little money, you can make huge returns if you are managing it properly. Then there is always a good market demand. So these are the economic side of the egg production. Then agricultural significance. It is a sustainable agriculture. We don't need to, because the poultry farming contributes to integrated farming system. In many places, the growing poultry or chicken along with the fish, so that the waste from the or the excreta from the chicken can be used for fish farming. So there are such systems are called integrated chicken, that is chicken and fish, or duck and fish. So that they are both grown together, so that the waste from chicken or duck can be used as a animal feed or fish feed. That kind of technique is known as integrated agriculture. Then resource efficiency is there. Then complementary egg production can be integrated with the crop farming as well as fish farming. That is, when for a farmer, he can use multiple agricultural techniques. One, he can raise a duck, he can use chicken, and he can grow fish, and he can also cultivate paddy. So different types of agricultural items can be grown together, and that approach is known as integrated. So that if there is some shortage in one item, he can make money from other item. So because of the rain, because of the other problems, nobody can predict. For example, for a farmer who is growing a lot of plant product like ginger, or that kind of, then if there is a heavy rain, that will be affected. So that his all the money, for example, plantain, banana, if there is a high rainfall, that will be affecting the growth of this. So in such cases, he can make money from other items. So that is the advantage of growing multiple items together in a farm. Then other is the food security. For the eggs are an affordable source of high quality protein. That is one advantage. That will be reducing the hunger. Nowadays, there is even for keeping reducing the obesity. For example, one advantage of egg is that egg containing a lot high calorie content. So if you are reducing your morning breakfast, instead of taking a lot of food or other item, you take half the quantity of food or half the quantity of, then you take an egg along with that. Advantage is that egg contains lot of protein, lot of fat. It doesn't contain much carbohydrate. So for older people who have the problem of diabetes, who have the problem of cholesterol or other kind of problem, reducing their morning carbohydrate rich breakfast and taking an egg along with that is actually beneficial. So that is, people always say taking eggs may lead to high fat, increasing weight, but there is no such thing. If you take the egg properly, daily an egg, but reduce the morning breakfast slightly. So instead of taking 100 gram, you take only 70 gram, and you take an egg along with that. That will be sufficient. That way you can also keep your body healthy. Then social importance for women, this is an important source of income. In India, the only 20% of the women are employed. Or some kind of employment are only for 20% of the women. But in China it is higher, nearly 70% of women are employed. Even in Bangladesh, more than 45% of women are employed. Only in India, less women are employed. But so for women, these are especially for rural women. This kind of practices are actually giving them a lot of money. Then education and awareness. School feeding program often include eggs. So eggs have always a good market demand. Then cultural acceptance. For eggs are needed by everyone, whether you are vegetarian or a non-vegetarian, there is not much difference. So that also is an advantage. Then global and national relevance. India is the third largest producer of eggs in the world after China and USA. So you can imagine how many people are involved in egg production. So that is why we have the first country, USA has only 1/3 the population of India. They are producing the largest quantity of egg, and China is the second largest. China is the first, USA is the second. So, but even though we have the largest population, we are only the third. So that aspect also. Then national initiatives like National Livestock Mission, Rashtriya Gogul Mission, they are actually supporting egg production. So if you are really interested, there are a lot of schemes by both the state government as well as central government. They will give you subsidy. If you want to start a poultry farm, if you have a land, there are a lot of schemes by the government. For example, from agricultural department, Krishi Bhavan, you will get a lot of money for starting a farm. So the only thing is that you have to run it properly. For example, in the use of fish, if you there are schemes which, for example, for a 5 lakh fish pond, if the total cost is 5 lakh, there are schemes which give you 2.5, nearly 50% subsidy. Such schemes are available from our Krishi Bhavan. So such schemes are there. So that there is lot of schemes by both central government as well as state government are available. So that's the importance of the egg production. One is the nutritional importance, then economic importance, then agriculture significance, food security, and also for social importance. So this is an idea of how why egg production is very important for our country.